Then one day I just left the job. I only told my mom at my home. I didn't tell my dad. I didn't tell him even till 2 years after I left the job.
Of all the things that you could do, why did you decide on doing this, a beauty brand?
When we listed the product on Flipkart first, after 4 minutes we got the first order. And all 5 of us, we were surprised. We thought that why would anybody order it? Nobody knew Pilgrim. We started running here and there, like how do we fulfill this order?
You've grown from 0 to 700 crores in 4 years. How big can this get then? Welcome to Hard Truths by Vertex. Today I'll be chatting with Gagan, co-founder of Pilgrim, on how to build a differentiated brand in beauty and personal care. Pilgrim is a direct-to-consumer brand which brings world's best beauty secrets to India. And Vertex Ventures in Southeast Asia led Pilgrim's Series B funding round of $20 million. Now let's talk to him. Yeah, so Gagan, if in the last 10 years, there have been so many new beauty and personal brand that has come to the market in India, right? So as a consumer, it's very difficult to make a decision on a particular brand. So I was looking at your positioning. You source unique international ingredients for your products. Why did you pick on this particular market positioning?
So Raul, that's actually a very important question. When we were finalizing the positioning for the brand, we had like 4 or 5 top shortlist, and this was one of the positioning which I think everyone we talked to was excited about. Even me and my co-founder Anurag, we both really liked this positioning because whenever we used to talk to the consumers, and you correctly pointed out that it's very difficult for a consumer to choose one brand. Even myself as a consumer, sometimes I get irritated actually. Like there are so many options, how do I choose one? So when we were discussing with the customers while launching the brand, they were all very excited about ingredients from different parts of the world which were available in India, let's say the Korean products which are available. But the only problem was that they were very expensive. Because let's say a $30 product is being sold in US or any other country, the price parity makes it affordable there. But in India, it's very expensive. And on top of that, the excise duty, the import duties, they make it even more expensive. So we thought that why not get these beautiful, powerful ingredients from different parts of the world and manufacture our products in India so that we can fill this gap. And yeah, that's how we selected that. And it's been a beautiful journey for us and our consumers also.
So the ingredients, when you source directly, it's cheaper. That's why you're able to provide it at an affordable cost?
No, it's been very difficult for us to figure out the supply chain. In the beginning, when the scale is very small, the cost is like it's very difficult for us to manage the entire economies of the product and give that product at an affordable price to our consumers, which was our target also. But in this due course of time, we have figured out, and we have a very strong supply chain. We have a very strong network of international suppliers from whom we are getting these ingredients. And I think this is also like one of our moat via which we are able to source these ingredients and make the products at an affordable price point in India.
Yeah. So I'm curious. You're an engineer, went to IIT Bombay. Of all the things that you could do, why did you decide on doing this, a beauty brand?
Yeah, also this question I get a lot from my relatives also, and especially from my mom and dad. I'm basically from Jaipur. So I went to Bombay to study there. During my BTech, I also took a course. I did minors in management from IIT Bombay itself. And in that, when I studied marketing, I felt like that was the most exciting part for me while studying that minors course, because I was always curious to know how do consumers behave, what do they want, what makes them happy with a particular product. But it always felt like a faraway dream for me to build a brand. Never thought of that. And then I went to Fractal Analytics to learn more about how do you use data for getting insights out of like consumer behavior and all. And while working there, I worked for P&G on a product on a project on marketing mix modeling. There again, I was exposed to the concepts like how do you understand the consumer mindset, what do they want, where should you spend your money, how do you use it for like best of the consumer also and for the company also. Still, I didn't have the courage to leave my job, a comfortable job, a well-paying job, and start something from scratch. So then I went to Barclays Capital. Like I saw that most of my seniors from college, they were either going to finance or consulting. So I thought, okay, let's try this. And I went there. I did my research in fixed income products. It was deep research in financial products. I did that for like good 3 years. But after like 2 years there, I was feeling that that calling again, that I wanted to start something of my own and something related to the consumer world. But every time I felt, no, my current job is well paying. It's far better than this idea. Then one day I just left the job. It was a very difficult decision. I only told my mom at my home that I'm leaving the job. I didn't tell my dad. I didn't tell him even till 2 years after I left the job. Then I started an edtech company, which was solving the consumer problem of evaluating the exams. And we started that for offline exams. But soon after we started, after 6 months, like all the exams, whether it's IIT JEE or NEET for medical, they all shifted to online. And our product became obsolete. I was again researching like what to start next and what to do. I was very sure that I wouldn't go back to the job world yet. I wanted to explore something more. And then I met Anurag, who's my co-founder. He's a senior from IIT Bombay itself. And we met and we were brainstorming and like we decided that, okay, let's create a brand in beauty industry, because it's frankly, it was a booming industry at that time. Because like you have to be practical while starting up an idea. It has to have that potential to become really big. So we thought, okay, it sounds nice and we can do something. And then the entire journey started. We started exploring different positionings and we started meeting consumers. And then we came to this conclusion, we'll take this approach and get the world's best beauty ingredients and take our consumers on this beautiful journey of exploring different cultures, different beauty traditions, different powerful ingredients which rest of the world has to offer. We started with Korean ingredients. That was our first range. That was a hit. And then we went to France. We got French venotherapy from there, which is majorly very helpful for anti-aging. And then we brought in Spanish squalane, which is derived from Spanish olives from Spain. And I think there has been no looking back since then.
Yeah. So are there any other brands who also look at these international ingredients, the best quality ingredients in the market? Because, okay, as a normal, ordinary customer, right, my differentiation points are usually, okay, there was this organic thing. Other thing is the conscious kind of brands, that means that no harmful ingredients.
Sure.
Then there are some which are like, sustainability, environmental friendly. Are you guys the only one in this space?
I'll answer this question in 2 parts. So one is, which you were talking about, the conscious brands, clean beauty. So I think that has now become like a hygiene factor for any brand to exist in the market. That's why people prefer D2C brands over FMCG brands, because D2C was the first, we were the first movers to introduce like no nasties brand. We won't use any chemical which will be harmful for you. We are PETA certified, no animal testing brand. So I think this is...
Actually, why are the legacy FMCG brands not doing these?
They are doing it. They are catching up. But I think the wave started with the D2C brands. Because consumers wanted that, and the brand started offering that, and now it has become a table hygiene. It's a mandate for any brand to do this if they are starting up in the D2C sector. So we are also doing it. and we were also one of the first movers in this segment. There has been a lot of challenges due to these restrictions we have put on our products, but we are very happy at the end of the day that we are doing what is right for the environment, also for our consumers also. Like, we are a plastic positive brand, which means we recycle more plastic than we use. The other part is, yeah, definitely a few other brands have attempted this, but I'm not sure what are the reasons it didn't work for them. Obviously, there are a lot of supply chain challenges, as I was mentioning earlier as well. So yeah, I hope like we keep the customers engaged with our unique positioning, and we continue taking them on this beautiful journey of exploring different secrets from around the world.
How do you then approach product development? How do you understand what customer wants and then develop something to cater to their needs?
It's very important to understand the customer. I think each interaction which you have with the customer, and each feedback a customer leaves, I totally believe that it should be weighted in gold. And if there has to be one line answer to this, that how do you make sure that you give the customers what they want, and actually sometimes even before they want it, I think intention is purely a game changer. You should be like looking forward to put in your entire love and entire intention to understand the customer. So when we started, we didn't have a lot of like primary data. So we used to like read all the reports, secondary research reports on online, and then digest it and go with our refined questions to the customers, ask them for their time. And all these things gave us a lot of insights in the beginning. We developed our first range of products, like 9 products we launched. And then after that, once we started getting some traction on the website, we started getting some reviews on the marketplaces. That's where we started utilizing the entire data engine all in. So for example, on our website, if you leave a bad review, we will make sure we call you within like 10-15 minutes, and we'll make sure that we understand what is the issue, how can we correct it. And once you order a product on a website, it's most likely that you will get a survey question. And initially we thought that why would anybody answer, why would anybody take 2-3 minutes of their time after placing an order. But to our surprise, we always got like very fruitful information out of these survey questions. Then obviously there are different sources like marketplaces reviews. So anywhere somebody is talking about Pilgrim or its products, we have the catch of it, and we make sure we improve ourselves, our products, our services, everything day by day.
So if you could share with me an example of a customer insight or feedback that you've taken and maybe incorporated into your product.
So I'll give you a couple of examples. So one is regarding the product launch. We never thought that we'll go into makeup also, color cosmetics also. But like suddenly there was a surge of queries around that. I really love your skincare, hair care, but like when are you launching your lipstick or let's say your color cosmetic products? Then we researched it more, and customers asked us that they wanted cosmetic products which actually helps them with skincare also. So from there, the idea of this entire skincare infused makeup came into picture. The other example is like the celebrities we take for the brand. First of all, internally we shortlist a few celebrities that like those who will align with the brand values, who will align with the brand personality, and then we ask our customers also. So, for example, we started like our first campaign was with Kalki Koechlin. The second one was with Yami Gautam. Our recent example is like we did a campaign with Rashmika Mandana. Then we signed up Jennifer Winget also. All these personalities, even Manisha Koirala, all these are customers told us that we want to see these personalities with Pilgrim. So I think we use it for each and everything we do a day in and day out, whether it's about any service, whether it's about the logistics partner, how is the service, everything we listen to our customers. So now I think the time has gone wherein a brand would just dictate that this is the product, this is a service, and you have to take it, you have to use it. Now is the time for a dialogue between a customer and the brand.
Okay, so you mentioned about this brand campaign with Rashmika Mandana and other celebrities. Typically, only large established companies do brand marketing, right? How do you decide what is the right point to do, let's say, a brand marketing, and also how do you measure the ROI?
So I think that's very subjective. And when we first decided, we uh, how did we manage with a very small budget? We restricted our ad campaigns to only let's say a few major cities in India. Maybe we'll start with only Mumbai or Bangalore or uh, any place from where let's say maximum of our sales are coming. And then when we want to increase the budgets, we'll slowly and slowly first we'll test the waters with a campaign in let's say a very small region or even a particular language also, vernacular language also. Maybe we'll do a campaign in Marathi, we'll do a campaign in Telugu, Tamil, or any other language, and then we will see how is the audience reacting, and then we will increase the budget. So I think this answers the first part of your question. The second part is very exciting, like how do you measure the ROI and how do you say that it has worked or not worked. So again, being a digital first brand, we would simply do an A/B test. We would run the campaign in one region and we wouldn't run it in another region. And then there are a few indicators to to know that whether it has worked or not. We would see the Google search trends for our brand name Pilgrim and other related products, whatever we have shown in the brand campaign. And then we will measure that, okay, in this region where we ran the campaign, how more effective was it as compared to the region where we didn't run the campaign. Then the other thing is we'll see the search trends on different marketplaces where the people are searching for it. And then the most important thing is we look at the CAC, which is the customer acquisition cost. So let's say if you are acquiring a customer for rupees X on your platform, on your website, or on your app, let's say if after running the campaign for 2, 3 months, 4 months, you suddenly see that there is a dip in your customer acquisition cost, which means that the customer has already heard about you or have seen the campaign. They can relate to the product specifically, and hence they are converting much more easily and I would say in a more cost efficient way as compared to earlier.
So you mentioned Pilgrim as a digital first brand, but recently you've expanded to offline retail, probably called omni-channel strategy. And at what point did you decide to do this and why?
We started almost 1.5, 2 years ago, going offline and building a strategy to reach the consumers at more touch points as compared to only being digital. So, like while interacting with customers, it always used to come up that where can we buy you offline or at stores, at different beauty stores. Offline is a cost intensive game. I mean, you have to have an entire different team. It's a different world altogether. It's a very challenging and a very, I would say, tiring job to set up the entire offline channel. So we did thorough research. We interacted with customers, obviously, and other stakeholders in the team, and then we decided to go offline. And I think again it comes back to the intention of serving the customers with what product they want, at what price they want, and where do they want. So I think now after going offline, a lot of the target group which we were able to reach through only being digital first, now while being omni channel, there are so many new customers we are acquiring every day. And there are a set of consumers who want to go and feel the product and then buy the product. And I think eventually we want to reach each and every corner of India and make the world's best beauty secrets accessible to everyone in India. We are present in more than 5,000 touch points offline also in India, and we are expanding it rapidly. And yeah, I think that's where it all started, and we took this big decision of going offline because the customers wanted it.
So far, the word that you've used the most is customer. So, want to know more because you've mentioned that you have like a community of customers that you engage with regularly. Like, how do you do that to test the products for initial feedback? So,
Yeah.
what is the medium or what is the sort of structure you have in place to do that?
Sure. So Rahul, like the customers who have, like, let's say, bought from us more than 3 times, 4 times, or we keep on changing these criteria, and we keep on asking the customers whether they would like to join our community and be a part of it. And to our surprise, a lot of customers are actually excited about this. We ask them to come to our office, or come and test the products with us, or maybe we'll send the products to you. We'll send 2 products without any labels. We would just call it A and B, and test the product and tell us, like, which one would you like. And a lot of customers are very excited and very passionate about this.
So where does this community exist? Is it like a WhatsApp group or something?
Yeah, so like a few of our team members closely discuss with them, and they are in constant touch with them. And that is what builds a brand, I feel. Like, how do you make the consumer feel, if they are feeling that they are being heard and they are a part of this entire journey, they would relate to you, like, in a much more closer way.
You've grown from 0 to 700 crores in 4 years. What were the key challenges and how did you overcome them at the early sort of stage and maybe early scaling and the hypergrowth stages? If you could break it down.
When we started, we were like 5-member team working out of a co-working space. And when we listed the product on Flipkart first, after 4 minutes, we got the first order. And all 5 of us, we were surprised, and we didn't know how to fulfill this order. We thought that why would anybody order it? Nobody knew Pilgrim. Nobody knew the particular product. Why would they order it? We started running here and there, like, how do we fulfill this order? We called a few of our friends to ask, who were already selling on marketplaces. They told us, okay, print this printing slip and do this and do that. And yeah, we obviously had the first batch of products ready, tested, everything was there. We packed them. We didn't have that brown box which you used to send the products. We took that from a friend again. And yeah, we sent that. And after 6 months, we were already doing a sales of 1 CR per month. And we were also surprised on the traction we had got, because people were actually looking for like Korean products and products from different parts of the country, from the world, at an affordable price. Then again, after 8 months to a year, we were almost like 20-25 CR. Then it went to 35. And currently we are clocking almost 700 CR ARR. That is the annual run rate. So yeah, the journey has been very beautiful, and a few things definitely has been a constant since then. We have this customer obsession. Then like a few core values which define Pilgrim. One is obviously the owner's mindset. That has kept our team energetic, and like, they have always taken every challenge as a personal challenge. That, okay, this is the problem I have to solve. I have to work it out no matter how, no matter what. So I think that has remained constant. The other one is the quality of empathy which our team has very strongly. I think that has remained constant toward the customers, towards the vendors we have worked with since the beginning, towards the entire team. Other than these fundamentals, we are always open to learn and iterate, and very receptive of our mistakes at different stages. For example, in the beginning, we would directly go to the customers, we will ask them. Now we have a lot of data, and as I was telling you earlier also, we would rephrase the question, we would make them more sharper, ask our customers, so that we can have a conversation, have a qualitative conversation in like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and get their insights. And also, like, in the beginning, everyone was doing everything. But now I think as the scale increased, now we have a team of specialists. For supply chain, we have a entire different team which specializes in each of the granular aspects, like last mile logistics. You have your warehouse management, and everything is handled by. So we have a pretty big team now, and everyone is a specialist in their field. But again, the core values still remain the constant. I mean, it's always our customer first approach, which is the North Star metric for us. That, are we making the right decisions for the customer?
So then, what then are your biggest challenges as Pilgrim is rapidly growing?
I always tell everyone, like our team and everyone I meet, that it's our ambition to be a big company, big FMCG brand, big MNC, but still with the DNA of a startup. So I think that is a very big challenge, because as you grow, as founders, your visibility is up to a certain level. and you have to make sure that the team which you are bringing in, because everybody comes from different company cultures, different organizational styles, different leadership styles. So we have to make sure that like the people we are getting align with our core values. The people we are getting, like they are also equally obsessed with the customer needs. So I think that maintaining that culture, hiring the I would say the right skill and the right attitude, the right cultural values, I think that is the biggest challenge for us. Listening to the customers is one of the most important things for us. So I think that is again a big challenge, because as you go omni-channel, like there will be some feedback which will be very difficult to collect from the customers on ground who are trying your products. And so we have to maintain that entire supply chain of this customer feedback, because sometimes these things get lost in like in your race to get these revenues. And we really hope that we keep on getting the talent which we have got till now.
Okay, so how big can this get then? You initially, I mean, you mentioned about building a large FMCG brand.
We are also, I think, the intention to enter the offline markets and getting to this omni-channel approach was to reach like far more consumers which we can whom we can reach online. So I think we want to reach each and every corner of India to serve the customers from various different channels, whether it's quick commerce, whether it's offline retail stores, whether it's online through our website. We are looking to expand to different markets also other than India. So I feel, yeah, it's a big ocean. We have just started. So I wouldn't want to put a number to that, because again the guiding principle is that till the time our brand is doing justice, brand is keeping the customers happy, meeting their expectations, we are reaching them, each and every customer who wants our product, we are reaching them at the correct place, the correct price point. I think we would continue our journey and keep growing.
So, what is a product that internally you have put in a lot of effort and customers have also shown great love?
I think if I have to choose only one product, it's a very difficult choice, but I'll try. So it has to be our hair growth serum, the advanced hair growth serum, which has retinol and again. I think it's very close to my heart, because a lot of my family members, my friends, and even like myself, I use it daily. Because hair is like one of the most important aspects for your confidence. And this particular product, our advanced hair growth serum, it helps till stage 4 of hair loss. We did a lot of research, lot of iterations to make sure that we are able to deliver the results, because this is a very result oriented product, that if I'm applying this, I should get baby hair in this much time, and I should see the hair growth journey for myself. And you will see that a lot of customers have given us a love for this product, because I feel this product in particular is very deeply ingrained in their, I mean, to help build their confidence again.
So, what is the ingredients? Usually, there is minoxidil and finasteride or something, which prevents hair loss, which is widely known. So, I would love to know what are the ingredients that you use and does it really work?
So a lot of customers think that these ingredients are not natural, but to their surprise, both retinol and anagen are naturally derived ingredients. So one is derived from green tea leaves, the other one is derived from the pea extract. So I think that makes it even more safe, and they are clinically proved to help regrow the hair. And I think the expectation what I was talking about, up to stage 4, this has to be very clearly like told to the customers that if you are like facing hair loss problem up to stage 4, this will help you. After that, when the follicles are inactive, I don't think any product can help with that. So but there are a lot of customers, for example, even I myself use this product and I don't have severe hair loss or anything like that, but I feel that precaution is better than cure. and I don't want to take risk with my hair, to be very frank. And it's a natural product. There is no harm in using it, and it is clinically proven to help to get more thicker hair, to grow new baby hair, and it's very easy to use. So I feel, yeah, a lot of customer love we have received for this product. If we talk about minoxidil and other ingredients, they have their own side effects. The customer is very emotionally attached to whatever they are putting in their body, whatever you are eating, and you are very careful. The next most I would say critical thing is what you're applying to your body. So people are like, the customers are very concerned about all these ingredients, and as these are the natural ingredients we have in our products, and the quality of ingredients, we have sourced it from the best international manufacturers that is possible. After doing a lot of iterations, after doing a lot of clinical studies, we have come to this formulation containing both natural ingredients from Korea and these powerful ingredients. So I think that makes the product stand out, and it has received its due customer love. And we like, it's one of our best sellers as well. And like, so many of our customers enter the brand through this product, and then once they build the trust, they start exploring, like, because again, as I mentioned, it's very emotionally close to them. So once they see the results, they build this trust in the brand, and then again, like, this entire funnel of all the products open up for them.
Yeah, this has been great. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this, Gagan.
Thank you so much, Rahul. It has been a pleasure, and a lot of insightful questions, I would say. I really enjoyed